Hi, this is Lara at Forex Info USA with a short video explaining a technique that you can use to time your entry points for trades. Thanks very much to one of our members, Sid Norris, who put me onto this little method. I've been trying it out for the last couple of weeks and it does indeed work very well. There are two parts to this method and a couple of things you need to set up on your charts. You need to set up Bollinger Bands at 2%. These are these outside purple lines, and 1%. These are my inside green lines. You also need to set up either an Elliott wave oscillator or MACD, and if you're using MACD, use the bars on MACD for this indicator. The first thing you're going to look for, the first thing you need to know is what's the overall direction of trend, and you get that from the wave count. At the moment with the euro, the overall direction of trend we know is up. We've got a 5 waves up that ended here. It looks like we have an A, B, C for A, B, and a long strong C. This looks like an expanded flat correction, and I'm waiting to see when it's over. I want to end a long position or a buy position on the euro to ride this one back to the upside. If you're entering a position, the first indicator you're looking for is price must be between the two Bollinger Bands on the opposite side of the direction that you're looking to go. So, for example, down here, we wanted to enter a position to the upside, we wanted to enter a buy position. We wait until price is between the lower two Bollinger Bands, not the upper two, the lower two, to enter our position for the upside. If we were wanting to enter, if the overall direction of trend was down and we wanted to enter a short position or a sell, we would wait for price to be within the upper two Bollinger Bands. At the moment, the overall direction of trend for the euro is up. So I'm waiting to see price between the lower two Bollinger Bands. This first part of the requirement for the indicator is there. In fact, it's below, which is nice, but the second part isn't there yet. The second part you want to see, once price is between the Bollinger Bands and on the correct side, then you want to see a bar on the oscillator or MACD close and finish that is shorter than its predecessor, and we don't have that yet, so now is not quite the right time to enter. Looking back over here, let's see how well this technique would have worked over here. We knew the overall direction of trend should have been going up, so we wanted to enter a long buy position for the euro. So we wait for price to be between the lower two Bollinger Bands. It was down there here. And then the next thing we look for is a bar on the oscillator or MACD that closes, that's shorter than its predecessor. Here price moved out, price moved back in, but the bar wasn't shorter. In this 15 minutes the bar's longer, and here now the bar's shorter. We could have entered a buy position here when we saw this bar that was shorter than its predecessor and prices between these lower two Bollinger Bands. We would have entered a buy position here, which, although it went against us a very small amount for a short period of time, would have been a really good buy position for the euro. I'm waiting to see a point of entry for another buy position down here, but I still need to see a bar that is shorter than its predecessor before I'm willing to enter a long position on the euro. I'm using this on a 15-minute chart. You could use it on a 10-minute or a 5-minute as well, but I think a 15-minute from what I've tried so far should work for you. So there's a simple little technique using Bollinger Bands and an oscillator or MACD bars to time your entry points using a 15-minute chart. I hope you find this technique beneficial and useful in your trading. That's all from me.